So here are two examples from section 3.6 on the chain rule. This first one is more symbolic, and I also know that this type often causes problems for students. So we are given a table of values for f, g, f prime, and g prime. We're told that h of x equals f of g of x. So this is a chain rule because g of x is inside the function f. So if I want to just find the derivative of h, it's the derivative of the outside, leave the inside alone, times the derivative of the inside. So if I want to find h prime at 2, I'm just going to plug 2 everywhere I see an x. And now it's a matter of understanding this notation. So this g of 2 is a value inside f prime. So f prime of, well, g of 2 is 1. And then g prime of 2 is 3. So now I have f prime of 1 times 3. F prime of 1 is 2. So I have 2 times 3, which is 6. I'm going to do the same thing for big H. The derivative of big H is the derivative of the outside, leave the inside alone, times the derivative of the inside. Now plugging in 2, I have g prime of f of 2 times f prime of 2. F of 2 is 1, and then f prime of 2 is 3. Now g prime of 1 is 1, so I have 3. The second one is a nested chain rule. I'm going to rewrite it to be able to see all the different nestings that are happening. So I have 9x is inside the sine of 9x is inside the cosine, and then cosine of the sine 9x is inside the squared. So I'm going to work my way outside in. I'm doing one chain rule at a time. So the derivative, the most outside function is the squared. So the derivative of something squared is 2 times your something times something prime. So another way is the 2 times the cosine of sine of 9x times the derivative of cosine of sine of 9x. So the next step, I'm going to work on the derivative of this piece. So the first part stays the same. And now looking at the cosine of sine of 9x, my most outside is cosine. So the derivative of cosine is negative sine, leave the inside alone, times the derivative of the inside. So now I'm going to work on this piece. 9x is inside the sine. So the derivative of sine is cosine. So I have cosine of 9x. So derivative of the outside, leave the inside alone. Then I'm going to multiply by the derivative of the inside, which I can now do in my head, which is 9. Then I'm going to take all my constants, 2, -1, 9, and I'm going to pull them out front and multiply them. So I have -18 out front, and nothing else can be combined. So I have cosine of sine of 9x times sine of 9x times cosine of 9x. So this is the derivative.